So the Lakers and Thunder have now played each other in back-to-back games, and I watched the first game and I felt a very specific way about it. And then I watched the second game and my feelings actually changed pretty dramatically, specifically about the Los Angeles Lakers. I still feel the same about the Oklahoma City Thunder. So I'm just going to walk you through those. So earlier over the weekend, I believe it was Sunday night, the Lakers play the Thunder, and the Lakers just boat race them on the road. It's in Oklahoma City. The Lakers win 126-99. And it leads to people saying outlandish things. Okay, just all these overreactions because it's the Lakers and it's LeBron, and anytime they do anything kind of impressive, we have to just like immediately crown them and say that they're good enough to win the NBA Finals. People started taking the Lakers more seriously than they should be taken. That is what happened after they beat the Thunder in that first game, 126-99. For clarity, the Lakers are good enough to win a championship solely because they have LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The rest of their roster is not a championship level roster. Therefore, they're in this second tier of teams of if they won the finals, like would I be surprised? Yes, but I wouldn't really be surprised. Okay, like the Lakers do not belong in the same category as the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Boston Celtics, and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Those are the three best teams, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And they are a step above everybody else, including the Lakers. Because here's the reality of that first game. Shooting variance. The Lakers shot 22 of 40 from 3. Anytime you shoot 22 of 40 from 3, you are going to win. It's really that simple. And then you pair that in with the fact that that game didn't mean anything to the Oklahoma City Thunder. They had the 1 seed in the Western Conference locked up. They have a lead and had a lead during that game as well over the Cleveland Cavaliers to have home court advantage in the NBA Finals if they make it that far. That game meant nothing. And if you watched it, the Thunder looked kind of apathetic. Meanwhile, you have the Lakers who during that first game had a legitimate chance to grab the 2 seed from the Rockets if the Rockets slipped and lost a couple games. The Rockets haven't done that. They have the 2 seed locked up. The highest seed that the Lakers can now be is the 3 seed. But when that game happened on Sunday and the Lakers won by, 27, that was not the case. So you've got full tilt Lakers wanting to be the 2 seed, shooting 22 of 40 from 3 against apathetic Oklahoma City Thunder who are like, can we just please start the playoffs? And when you have that mixture, you get a 27-point Lakers win. That's what you get. And so, like, that first loss didn't move me the same way that it moved a lot of people, apparently. I still think that the Thunder are better. And I was looking forward to tonight because, like, all right, here's what's going to happen. The Thunder are going to come out. They're going to play hard, and they're going to win this game by, double digits, which ended up happening. But there is a caveat to it. And through watching this game, my thoughts on the Lakers have changed in a more positive direction, Laker fans. Both teams shot the ball great in this game. Both teams put up 43 points in the first quarter. I mean, just every three going down. Like, I think at one point, the Lakers were shooting like 65% from 3, and the Thunder were shooting 67% from 3, and they were both just absolutely lighting it up from all over the floor. And then in the second quarter, like, reality happens. The Lakers, start missing shots. The Thunder defense, that is the best defense in the league, shows up, plays better. So the Lakers miss some shots. The Thunder, they're up by 9 at halftime. And I'm just kind of like, here we go. This is the thing that I was just kind of expecting to happen. And, or excuse me, the Thunder were up by 8, not 9. My bad. And then the third quarter happens. And the Lakers go into the fourth quarter with a 1-point lead because, look, their defense has been good for long stretches throughout the season. Like, it has. And a lot of that just kind of has to do with LeBron. Whenever LeBron wants to lock in and really defend, then this Lakers defense goes to a whole new level. But, the guy's 40. I don't expect him to do that every single night. And despite the fact that they don't have a center, like, they get stops because they have, minus Luka, several good on-ball defenders on the floor at all times. They do. So they kind of turn it up. They hold the Thunder to 17 points in the third quarter. You go into the fourth quarter. It's like, all right, here we go. We're going to have this amazing fourth quarter. And it was shaping up to be that. And then, you got Luka, short-tempered Doncic getting tossed with 7 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the game because he picked up his second technical foul. And at that point in the game, it was tied 108 to 108. And like I said, we were in for a doozy of a finish. It was going to be awesome. Just back and forth. Can Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who played awesome, by the way, 42 points, uber efficient, 5 of 9 from 3, and Jalen Williams, who also played really well, he finished with 26. Can they outduel LeBron James and Luka? Like, this is going to be so much fun to watch. And then Luka gets tossed. And look, as soon as that happened, I think everyone knows that the game was over. It was, because the Lakers weren't going to beat the Thunder with only LeBron James. It just wasn't going to happen. And the Thunder in the game on this big run, they end up winning by 16. They outscored the Lakers by 16 points during those, final 7 minutes and 40 seconds. I mean, just sprinted, left the Lakers in the dust, which once again is not surprising. And that's not like a compliment to Oklahoma City. That's exactly what they should have done. I will say, I am very glad that these two teams played twice, because if they had only played once and it had been that 126 to 99 game that we got over the weekend, I would have walked away from that game, chalked it up to shooting variance, apathy on the Thunder's part, and this intensity from the Lakers that the Thunder just didn't have in that game. And I would have been very wrong. The Lakers are better than what I give them credit for. Like, of that second tier of teams, because I still don't think that they're on the same level as the Thunder, Cavaliers, and Celtics. But of that second tier of teams, the Lakers are probably the best one, between them and the Nuggets and the Warriors. Those teams that can maybe win a title. Like, you'd be kind of surprised if they did, but they definitely can. They're probably the best team in that group. The gap between the Lakers and the Thunder is a little bit more narrow than what I realized. And part of that is the Lakers are an incredibly tough matchup for the Thunder. And I think we really got to see that tonight. We definitely saw it over the weekend in that blowout. But once again, shooting just kind of like grabs my mind and takes it hostage. And it's like shooting variance, Jonathan. That's why it was a blowout. The Lakers, though, are really tough for the Thunder to defend. And look, the Thunder have the best defense in the NBA. They've had the best defense in the NBA all year. But in order to guard LeBron and Luka, you have to have big wing defenders. And when you look at this Oklahoma City Thunder team, all their best defenders, not all of them, but a lot of them, are smaller. Like, Casey Wallace is a guard, Alex Caruso is a guard, Isaiah Joe's a guard, Aaron Wiggins is a guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's 6'6", yes, but he's pretty skinny. Like, you're not putting him on 6'8", 240-pound LeBron James. Like, you're not doing that. That would not be a wise choice. And so the Thunder really only have two guys who can defend those dudes, and that is Lou Dort, obviously, and Jalen Williams. Those are the only two guys that they have on their roster that you actually feel comfortable with putting on LeBron James and Luka. So, like, there's a lack of bodies to defend those two guys, and that's problematic for Oklahoma City. Because, when they play other teams, like if they play Cleveland in the finals, like, I'm definitely taking the Thunder because they have a million guards to put on Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland. Like, they do. Because, of all the guys that I mentioned. But those guys can't guard LeBron and Luka. So that is very problematic for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The other thing is because of how much the Lakers play without a center, it's really hard for the Thunder to run that Chet Holmgren, Isaiah Hartenstein lineup that they really enjoyed running. Like that is their starting unit. Chet Holmgren only played 25 minutes tonight. Isaiah Hartenstein only played 29 minutes tonight because they had to split the time between the two. It was tough for them to function defensively with both of them on the floor just because of the ball handling and speed that the Lakers have on the floor when they go small. So that is problematic for the Thunder as well. With that being said, my pick hasn't changed. If the Thunder play the Lakers somewhere in the playoffs, instead of taking the Thunder in 5 like I would have before these 2 games, I'd probably take the Thunder in 6 or 7. And the issue with Game 7 against the Lakers is you gotta beat Luka Doncic and LeBron James in a Game 7, which is, good luck to anybody trying to do that. So I have a greater respect. I wouldn't say newfound, because I do have a video out explaining why the Lakers can win the NBA Finals, but I do have more respect for the Lakers than what I did before this series started. Hopefully, you have a little more respect for me. Hopefully, you liked the video. If you did, please subscribe. We're doing NBA stuff all the way through the playoffs. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be awesome. That is a promise. So make sure you subscribe and you don't miss anything we have going on over here at My Take Is. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch the video, and I'll talk to you again soon.